Welcome to week 3. How did last week go? Are you in a roll? Are you ready to just dive into your project? If so, go for it and have fun. If, however, doubt is starting to creep in and it's starting to feel tricky, let's talk about it. This might be the part where things wobble a little bit. Maybe you've lost momentum because this isn't new and shiny anymore. Or maybe you're getting to some of the more difficult bits and that feels uncomfortable. And so your brain is trying to find a way out of it. All of that is totally normal. So what do we do when doubt creeps in? We could just give into it completely and just give up. Say, yep, doubt, you're right, I can't do it, I'm out. We could also just ignore the doubt and just push through it by force. But we're not going to do either of those. Instead, what if, annoying, I know, we meet somewhere in the middle? And so what if we just notice, yes, doubt's creeping in, yes, this is getting hard, something feels uncomfortable and sticky, and then we check in with what we need. And this might be a good time to think back to week number 1 where we did exactly that kind of reflection. What does support look like? How can I set myself up for success? And so if this week for you is already feeling hard and kind of tricky, you might want to explore if you need to rest, recommit, or rethink. So if this project is draining your energy, and maybe it's clashing with other commitments or other things have come up, or maybe your energy levels are dipping this week, then it's totally okay to rest and put it on hold. If, however, you are starting to notice that progress, and yes, it's hard, and also you're enjoying parts of it, and you're learning things about yourself, and you're reflecting, and you're kind of getting into some of the tough bits, this might be the time to really maintain that momentum and recommit. And then it could be that you are still committed to your pact, but things aren't going as smooth as you had hoped. And so maybe there's a way to rethink it. So you might want to rethink the scope of your project, the way you're going about it, your tools, your tactics. And then here are some more reflection questions for you to check in the beginning of the week right now, if it isn't feeling easy. What part of you is starting to check out? Is there something that you've been avoiding? This question is annoying, but it's also a good one. What would you say to a friend in this moment? And then what would make you proud by the end of the week, even if just a little bit? And again, that question around support. This is why we spend so much time thinking about that up front. What kind of support do you need from yourself, from your environment, and from others around you? And remember, you can use the WhatsApp group and you can use the comments of this post to check in and get some support there as well. I'm really glad that you're still here, and I'll see you in the check-ins. You can do this.